Alright, we'll just go. We'll just go for it. No, that's not correct. We'll just dive right in. Alright. What's happening, party people? So, a bit late in... Can I do that? Interesting. Okay. So... A little late on the stream today. Like, a couple minutes. It's fine. My headset died. Yeah, so... wireless headset that I've been using for years, like it was plugged in and everything, just went kaplooey. So I had to go find my good wired backups. I have a drawer here full of wired headsets. Most of them are kind of garbo. But I had to take a minute and find my good wired headset. Best headsets I've ever had are always gonna be HyperX's. I love HyperX's. That's what these are that died. That's what these are. So, these, I gotta double check them. I want to try a couple things before I go get a new set. The wireless ones lasted me about 7 years. These probably I've had for around 12 or 13 years, just as like good wired backups. It's just I prefer wireless headset.
Time itself is not free from
this isn't orange.
Control it, corrupt it, change it to
no, it's Wednesday.
If that ever happens, the
what?
Will need a true hero to
Am I wrong? Am I playing the wrong game today? No.
Are you ready?
Don't do this to me. Don't make me double check my own schedule. Thursday is Spiral Orange, right? Don't make me do this. Yeah. Spiral Orange is tomorrow. I wish I could keep headphones that long. That's what I'm saying though. That's what I want to say. Like these HyperX's, these are great. I would highly recommend these. Like, it's one of those things where, like, yeah, you're paying... I think I got these on sale for, like, $70. Wireless ones were on sale for, like, 80 USD. So, yeah, they're expensive. Like, these would be, like, I think over 100 in Canadian. But, like, again, 7 years. $100 for 7 years.
Beautiful. And oftentimes
like you're getting the quality.
It can humble the strongest army.
But yeah, you can't fucking trick me. It's not.
And turn entire oceans.
We're not doing that today. We're not doing Spiral Orange today.
Itself is not free
like $200 the problem. Came over.
Who seek to control it.
So one time my ex came over.
Change it to suit their dark will. And if that ever happens, the universe will need a true hero to stop it. Are you ready?
You gotta quit having people over, dude. Other people just keep breaking your headphones? Unreasonable. That sounds like other people's fault. Make them pay for new, because I unplug them. Hang them on my drawer. Ah. I usually have these, like when I'm not using them, I usually have these hanging like right here on my chair. Alright, let's get into it though. More Ratchet. The thing is, I go through moments, right? Did the first time. Second time I just bought them because they were on the floor, which is on me in the first place, probably. I go through little waves with streaming. Because I love streaming. I love what I'm doing. Asterisk. I don't like... Here's the thing. I think it's funny. And I'm... Oh, please don't do that. So right now I have these headphones are plugged right into my microphone. So like I can control my volume with a separate knob, so that's cool. That's new. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I just fuck it up? Nope, there we go. We're good. We're good. I can still hear things. But yeah, I go through moments, right? Cuz it's like for Alan Wake, I wasn't that excited to keep playing Alan Wake. Like, not that it felt like a chore. I would never say that this feels like a chore. Cuz I love doing it, but I was like, "Oh, man." But like the games that I'm playing right now, Psychonauts 2 and A Crack in Time specifically, like, A Crack in Time I have nostalgia for. Like, this is just a game that's been with me for, you know, over 10 years, and I've played it a bunch. I love this game. I know where everything is, and I love getting all the things. So it's very much like, brain off, I can engage with chat more. Psychonauts 2. Very similar deal. I've only played it a couple times, and it's been a couple years. So, not as familiar, but still, like, it's familiar ground to me. I think it's a very comfortable game. It's a very fun, quirky game. And then there's Spyro Orange. I think it was the only issue I had with pre-sequel. You two know where you're going and are already there by the time I'm done. Okay. I'll talk to Vinyl about that, and we can... Maps are big, I don't know where I'm going. It's a me issue. It's really not. The design of pre-sequel, of Borderlands pre-sequel, is just bad. Like, on a pure, like, map, like, in terms of just pure mapping, it's bad. There are so many side quests that will take you... Like, there'll be a side quest in Concordia. Like, that main little town that we got to. Where we left off. We killed the Marif, like, in that main little town. There'll be a side quest you pick up there, and it's like, oh, can you go talk to somebody across town? You talk to somebody across town, and they say, actually, the thing that you need is over in Triton Flats. So you go out over there, and the person in Triton Flats like, actually, can you go to Stanton's Liver and do this thing? So I was thinking about this a lot. The balancing that the game is trying to do, in terms of level balancing, is making you go all over the place so that enemy XP is where you get balanced. Because this whole mission will only be worth like 1,000 XP. Maybe at most 2,200. Which, by level 18, isn't a lot. That's barely any XP for what you need between level 18 to 19. So, like, a lot of times, like, the friend I was playing with, we would look at side quests and just be like, 1,000 XP is not worth it. Let's go do something else. We gotta go do something else. Cool, where's my... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Did this headset also just die? Can I plug this in here? Hang on. Hang on. Okay, there we go. They're just plugged directly into my computer now. I can't use the little volume knob on my mic, but that's fine. I need new fucking headphones, dude. I'll take care of it later. This is fine for right now. This will get me through the day. I want to figure out what's going on with my wireless. But yeah, so it is not strictly a you thing. Borderlands pre-sequel just isn't a perfect game. And that's actually a little too loud still. I'm gonna turn that down to maybe like 45. Alright, I think I've rambled enough. We can just get into it. We did arena battles. Is there such thing as a perfect game? Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus, it's only in like my top 10, but I would consider Shadow of the Colossus a perfect game. It does, in terms of, and it does challenge me a little bit in terms of some of my, not phobias, but there are certain things that do kind of make me uneasy about it. and again, this is also with some required reading. After reading that book about Fumito Ueda, spooters, no. Big ol' oh, cool. What the fuck is going on? Okay, that still works. Like, I can't swim really well, so it's not that I'm afraid of the ocean, because I know that, like, so long as I stay on land, the water can't get me. Like, I think certain fears are a little irrational. Like, I wouldn't say I am afraid of the ocean, but there's, like, a boss in that game that's, like, a huge electric, like, Leviathan eel underneath, like, really dark water. And to do that boss, you have to, like, grab onto it, and it starts thrashing around in the dark depths. And, like, that freaked me out as a kid. But to be fair, I got the same reaction from the second phase of the Ursula boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 1. When you're just swimming in, like, the dark ocean, and Ursula would just pop her head out and do some shit. Like, I got the same visceral reaction. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, that's what's going on. It's only in one ear. Okay. Well, let's do that. No, wait, what am I doing? We did everything we could do here. I gotta leave. We're done here. God, fuck me. Yeah, no, like, Shadow of the Colossus, I would consider a perfect game. For what it is, Sly Cooper 2, perfect sequel. Vinyl and I have talked about this. Sly 2, leagues better than Sly 1. It is a perfect sequel. Like, Sly 2 became the blueprint for what the whole series would be. And it also has a really engaging story for, like, a kid's game. And, like, actually upon replaying, it's incredible to me that a kid's game, because when you think about, like, 3D platformers and stuff, you know, kids games, like, they're designed for everyone. Not a lot of them offer replayability for story's sake. Shut up, Quark. Not a lot of them offer replayability for story's sake. A lot of the time, it's just like, oh, new game plus. Keep all your upgrades and weapons and stuff, and just fight harder enemies, get big. Number get bigger. Number get bigger. Sly 2 does not have a new game plus, but I would say that the replayability is incentivized by the story. Going back and replaying the story and just seeing, like, because you're fighting criminals throughout the game. You're like, he's a master thief because he's stealing from other thieves. So, like, seeing where the story goes for Sly 2, and then going back and just looking at, like, the first two bad guys of the game, it's like, oh no, wait. You were actually a much bigger deal to the story. Me taking you out at the beginning, even though you were such an easy boss, that actually fucked every other villain in the game up. You were actually really important. And, like, that is really cool for a kid's game. Like, going back as an adult and being like, oh my god.
Yeah, the fellows and I decided it's time I graduated from Super. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? So I'm chilling here at a Battleplex after party when this foxy young lady tells me she knows of a secret entrance into Nefarious' station. At least I think it's a lady. Hard to tell with Agorians. Either way, you leave the investigation to me. I've got a plan.
Orc, I'm begging you. He's certainly one of the guys of all time.
Making a sweep of the entire sector. Ratchet, head to Zalafar. I'll lead their scouts as far away as I can. Good luck.
Oh, Captain Quark, what are you like? Yep, it's him. It's him. They're not showing... Huh? They're showing up for me? Something feels cursed today. Something feels very cursed today. Hey Mew, why did you mod check before I went live? I was sitting in OBS getting everything set up, and you did a mod check. Why did you mod check before I went live? What were you looking for? Yeah. I was sitting in OBS getting everything set up to go live. First thing, it won't fucking reload now. Yeah, no. Yeah, before I went live, like the very first thing in chat, you did a mod check. I was not live. I did not hit the live button, so I don't know. I was looking for stream. Okay. Okay. And again, that's on me just because my headset died. I thought for a second, because I've been really concerned, OBS has been doing the thing where anytime I open OBS, it's just like, you didn't close it correctly last time, even though I always hit stop streaming, stop recording every time. I'm doing nothing different than I always have, and OBS keeps telling me that I fucked up somehow. I thought, like, somehow I was live without hitting the start stream button, and I was like, Mew, can you see me right now? Mew, can you see me right now? I should be invisible to you people. What's going on? I don't like this. It did work. I was very confused. PC won't load. RIP. Have fun watching the stream from mobile. What the fuck is that? The Ham Slayer. Looks like a happy dude. That's just like a guy. That's a handsome guy. The Ham 30. Wah. 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 Hamtaro is excellent. Oh, I had an idea. Choke. Do I want to choke the shoddy? Nah, I like the double barrel. Oh, I had a stream idea I wanted to run past somebody, and just while we're walking, like, wandering around getting collectibles in this game, I think now would be a good time to ask. I had a stream idea, because I was thinking about, like, what would be another good... Because I love Skyrim, but I'm like, what would be another good backup game? Like, if I had to do a backup game, like, what are some good things to alternate between other than Skyrim? And I was trying to think about how to make a single-player Oblivion memes. Well, I was trying to think about how to make a single-player Minecraft stream interesting. Because I don't want to do just, oh, I'm going to build a house, and then we're going to go mining. So I had an idea of doing my own version of Go West, Young Man, and just, like, following the trajectory of the sun and just making a world as infinite as I can, and then just keep heading west, like, every time. Just go on the anime adventure of we're heading in a direction, the anime thing of we're on a journey, you know? Like, coming across villages and pilfering them, or, you know, having to camp somewhere, never actually having a stable place to bed down.
Top story. Assault on Krell Canyon.
Assault on Krell Canyon?
118th time, Agorians have invaded the Vullard settlement on planet Lumos.
Historians cite this latest assault as part of the Humiliate a Weaker Race initiative started by Commander Argos 10 years ago.
Humiliate a Weaker Race initiative.
Interesting, Pepper. Do we have any word on what the status is on this latest offensive?
Details are scarce, but it looks like the assault was thwarted by the same Lombax credited with saving the Fongoids.
Oh my god, I can't live like this. Oh.
Harvey, do we know the Lombax's name yet?
Harvey, the glass is soundproof. Harvey, our station.
Fucking grab him!
Just write it down, Harvey. All right, there he goes.
Ratchet. That is an odd name. Thank you so much.
Can we adjust? Oh, okay, that's right. Since it's on the radio station, the voiceovers for the... I can maybe turn that down a couple more pegs each, just to try and hear them better.
Thoroughly professional note, Pepper. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
I think it's under music. I think the voices on the radio are under music. That's bullshit. You can turn it back up then. Alright, am I done here? I am not done here. Okay, let me find... Are you anything? No. This might be it. Yep. Cool. Oh, I'm still... Oh, is there a Bullard mission here? Hang on. What do you want?
Hey, outsider. I was wondering if you'd be interested in helping out a local businessman.
Sure, what do you want?
My corporate competitor has been hauling out hollow boards all over the sector, and it's ruining my business. If just a few of them were to, say, disappear, I'd be willing to pay for it.
Dude, I love corporate sabotage. I'm gonna go kill his competitors? Hell yeah!
Nice work, outsider. You, sir, are a friend to the working ballad.
Hell yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, okay. Why won't you load? My connection, it says my connection is fine. Everything's good on my end.
You corporate fat cat.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. There's not a thing I can do. I don't know what's wrong with your internet.
You did it. Score one for the little guy. Here you go, outsider. You earned
Another fine song, eh, Pete?
Oh, too right, Captain, too right. Hey, let's take a request.
This next one comes from a young lass named Talwyn. Pete, why do I know that name?
Oh, yeah, I think he tried to kill her once.
PC's been making a
This
noise.
one goes out to Ratchet from Talwyn. Ratchet? Didn't we try to kill him too?
Oh, indeed, sir, indeed. Twice.
Small world, Pete. Small world indeed.
More strange news. From Sargasso, these sled buzzing swampers are well to the extent that surfaced an astounding number.
Damn, it sure sucks I can't hear any of what's going on the radio station because they decided to mix the... Whatever. Okay, all the streams I was working loaded except mine? Fucking rip. Damn. Yo, what's going on, dude? Mew is having an unfortunate time. Hey, finally. Calm down. If every other stream is fine, it's no big deal. Don't die. And I want you to hang out too. Yeah, no, like it would be awesome, but like have you tried turning it off and back on again? Have you tried turning it off and back on again? There's a little button. There's a little button that'll turn it off. Have you tried turning it back on? Explosive. Close Chrome and reopened? I meant your computer. Okay, do I want bomb that go up? Bomb that makes circle? Bomb that go out? Let's do bomb that go out. That might be a little more efficient. Bomb that do circle, bomb that do sphere, bomb that do column. Alright, oh, and we've got the fucking, fluid gun. It's not the hydro displacer. That's what it was called in the first game. The Omni Soaker. I don't need bombs. I'm begging you, Mew. Some people just need a fucking cold shower. Cold shower uncomfy? Yeah, and it also stop horny. Here's my advice to everybody. You know what else stop horny? PC problems. You know what? Fair. Here's my advice. Take it as a gift and move forward in life. Thank you, Nightbot. Take care of yourself. And part of taking care of yourself is if you find yourself fucking horny as shit, jark your peanuts and move on with your life. Why did I not even get a chance to jump out of the lava? You threw up? No, why'd you throw up? Are you sick? No. Phlegm? Okay. Smoking? Ew. Smoking nasty. Ah. Rebooted? How are we doing? Sage load, Toya load. Is Toya still going? So the thing is, Toya... I am dead. So the thing is, Toya starts streaming D+. Toya starts streaming, like, while I'm still asleep. I wake up to a go live notification. I'm like, oh, Toya went live. Okay. And then I'm just doing my day. I'm getting my exercise in. You know, I'm starting my day. I start streaming. Toya is still streaming. I need to hear something. I speak Japanese when I boot up, so I have to Alt-Shift to change it. Got it. I have a question, because, like, I don't like when, like, Mew, I don't like when our streams overlap. I don't like when my friends' streams overlap with my own, right? Because, like, I want to be hanging out in your stream supporting you, but I'm here streaming. And I love doing this, you know? Would it be, yeah, right? Would it be easier, and this is just a general scheduling question for everybody hanging out, and I'm gonna post this in the Discord and ask this question. Would it be easier if I started earlier? Like, would more people be able to tune in, be able to chat? I've learned to deal with them. But yeah. Would it be easier? Because I can totally just move my schedule around. I could totally be streaming by, like, 10 a.m., 2 hours earlier than... I mean, we'll keep, like, Borderlands Day at, like, noon here, 3 o'clock there. We'll keep that the same. Imagine mornings. But I do imagine mornings. I was up at 6 o'clock today, and I was ready to tackle the day. I have always been a morning person. Could probably start earlier than 3, but I don't always guarantee. And that's what I mean. Like, just for scheduling, especially now that Dakota, Vinyl, now that you're in our little Borderlands games, trying to coordinate like so many people, I think it would be better just to keep Mondays as is, but like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and like other days when I just want to pop up and stream, like if I have some free time, got nothing going on, would starting earlier like be more efficient? That way we're not overlapping as much. I might be able to stream for longer. But I also want it, because like I have a couple friends, don't change on my card. I have a couple friends who and again, I'm going to post this to the Discord. I have a couple friends who really wanted to chime in and do want to come to the streams, but they work night shifts. So they're asleep right now. So the only time they can catch my streams is if they run really late and then they come in like as they're like getting up to start their day and go to work. They come in for a couple of hours, or on the weekends. The very, very few days, I used to do it more, but the very few days when I stream on like Saturday or something, and I might be, my partner's schedule is changing a little bit, not in terms of her work hours, but she might have some stuff coming up on Sundays. Just kind of doing her own thing. So, but like, mobile is still fine, right? You can still hang out on mobile, right? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, it's not ideal. Sounds like a skissue. Oh, I don't think I got everything on this. Polarity plating. More armor, okay. Oh, I did, okay.
What you think of that one, Pete?
How a fine tune, worthy of a nice pint of ice-cold grog.
Then poor old Slag a point and grab me a straw. Slag can do with a spot of devil's merriment.
Yeah, it's just food for thought. I might be starting stream earlier. I might not. Just kind of depends. There we go. Ow. Yeah, no, I hit the top of that. Ow. Fuck. Damn, dude, she got you. You gonna fucking take that? Oh my god, I know these are the disappearing platforms. I can just jump over them. Oh, I forgot to double check. Hang on. Even micro loaded? Hang on. Forgot to double check Streamlabs. Sometimes it... Yeah, cool. So Streamlabs has logged me out. Okay. Una momento, por favor. Okay, hang on. I just want to make sure this works now. This is just going to be a test.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise.
Interesting. Hello? I didn't hear that. Did that sound come through for chat? Did the test sub sound? Okay. It didn't come through for me. I think today is cursed. Methinks. Well, life's a bitch and then you die. I don't need Streamlabs anymore. You know what? We're just gonna walk. Fuck that. We're just gonna walk. Can I die now? No. I hex you with at least another 80 years of life. Have fun. Curse you with long life. No, you're not. Yeah, no, 80 more years. I curse both of you with a long, happy, extended life. I curse both of you to live well past your expiration date and to have a great time doing it. No. No. Interesting. Oh, this timing is weird. Okay. Undo the streamer's curse? You can't. I am eternal. You can't undo my curse. Can I do that? No. I Doug Dimma dare you. Doug Dimma damn Dimma dare you. Cannot ban the broadcaster. Jesus. Okay. I was just double checking to see the extent of my power as a broadcaster. Ah, fuck! Shit! Oh, I hate that. Fuck that. Okay, they are constantly flashing. Blair brought me patty. What kind of patty? Like a chicken patty? Like a Saint patty? Like a burger patty? Chickenin patty. Chimpkin. Okay, there, we're done. Fuck this moon. Mods, fuck this moon. Send this moon to hell.
Arr, another fine tune.
What did I not
We'll be
finish
back
here?
after we pay a few bills.
But Captain, you never paid a bill in your life.
Pete, don't ever run for president.
Do you have anything? I did your stupid mission. What else do you want from me?
Yes, outsider.
Weird. Okay. I'm sure that's fine. I think we're good. I think it's time to, continue mission. Yoink. Alright, Xanathar. So, when last we left off in terms of the actual story, we made contact with Clank at the Great Clock, and Azimuth, the Elder Lombax, was like, cool, we have a person on the inside. We can get to the Great Clock, you can get Clank back, and I can use the Great Clock to get the Lombaxes back. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
You're sitting this one out. All right, Clank. So where is this time portal?
I have no idea what the issues with the stream are. Mew, what are the issues with the stream? Is it visually you can't see it? Auditorily you can't? Like, can you hear me but not see me on PC? What's going on? What are the issues? Pollen plants rain down exploding bulbs. Yeah, I see them. Neat.
Did you happen to catch nothing? Last night, the writers really jumped the ship. Annihilate. Annihilate. Not good.
And I think... Okay. Oh, cool. It's just rolling away. Glad to know that works. Oh shit.
The ultimate problem solver. The Cryomine Glove is the perfect marriage of Grumblenet technology.
Ice grenade.
Lombax ingenuity.
Ice grenade.
Enemies get the drop on you. Simply toss a few out onto the battlefield. The mines will home in on any foe unlucky enough to wander within range and... Now that's cold! The Cryomine Glove. Available only at Grumblenet.
I fucking love them.
Welcome back, Chief.
Ice grenade is really cool. The sniper's okay. I think I talked about it last time. Oh, stun lock enemy and dance. Buzzblade. Ooh. I might save up for these. These are from the last couple games, or at least the last big one, Tools of Destruction. The Buzzblades and the Magnet Launcher. I like them both, so I might save up for those. But again, it depends on armor that's available. It depends on where I'm at, when I need a weapon.
Lombax, have you come to rescue us?
What happened here?
Dr. Nefarious. He tricked us into helping him build this outpost, and before we knew it, his troops were herding us into detainment camps. They're controlled by that guard tower up there. Please, help us.
Attention, Fongoid guests. This is a reminder that all permanent residents of the Tomley outpost should stand at least 4 feet away from the containment grid. We don't want any more accidents here, now do we?
Permanent residents of the Tombley outpost. Yeah, let's hear it for rounding up natives and putting them behind walls. I love colonialization and forced relocation. It's incredible. Is there a Lego game you consider playing on stream? Almost all of them. You know, those started coming out when I was like 6. I would absolutely, like, I grew up on those. I would absolutely play. I prefer the older ones. I think the new ones are a little too big. I don't like the big sprawling ones too much, like the Marvel ones. The Marvel ones have like huge hub worlds, and it's like, oh, go do these missions to like save civilians and stuff, and it's just like, those are too big. But like, the original Star Wars trilogy, the ones without voices, I even don't mind the ones with voices. I think my favorite... Oh yeah, for sure. Back when things were actually fully made out of, like, all Legos. I would probably do the 2 original Star Wars ones, the complete saga on, like, PS3. I would do Lego The Incredibles. I didn't mind that one. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Indiana Jones. The first Lego Indiana Jones. The second one is okay. Lego Batman. I would love to do Lego Batman on stream. Even Lego Batman 2. Lego Batman 3 wouldn't be too bad. I think that's the only really big one I actually fully did. We back? We back?
When his maniacal plan comes
We are so back.
Attention, we have a code blue at Oil Derrick Kappa. Repeat, code blue at Oil Derrick Kappa.
Yeah, no, there's lots of the, there we go. Lots of the, older... I'd have to get, like, a full list. You know what I really liked that came out very recently and was free on PlayStation Plus? There is a Lego driving game by 2K, the people who make... Did they make Forza? Or did they make Need for Speed? There's a company that makes a... Maybe Gearbox. There is a... Forza. But basically, Lego got a company... Like pizza. Forza. If pizza is meant to be pronounced that way, why isn't it spelled that way? But yeah, Lego got a company that makes driving games, and they made a Lego driving game, and it's one of those things where I'm like, oh damn, this is actually really intuitive, controls really well, feels great. It's just Lego. But yeah, no, I'd totally be down for playing Lego. The licensed ones anyway. I didn't grow up with like Lego Island on PC. I didn't grow up with the Lego PC games. I wouldn't be opposed to them. I just don't have the nostalgia for them. Yeah. I'd have to probably make a list of the ones that I do and don't like. I guess if I'm playing them on stream, I guess I would be more inclined to get through them. The Lego things are stupid. Well then, a man is trapped in the river of Lego City. Like, I just play real Batman? Yeah, but Lego Batman has more character variety than, say, like, the Arkham games. Like, Arkham... Yeah, Lego Batman also has more charm. Although, I will say, the Arkham games are on my list. I started playing Arkham Asylum off stream. This was, I think, even before I started streaming. Maybe this was before I started streaming. Only if you like Lego, and I do, so there. I fucking love Bionicle. I still love Bionicle. Bionicle is the best thing Lego ever did. Full stop. Yeah, I started playing Arkham Asylum around the time I started streaming, I think, somewhere around there. And I got caught up on the Riddler puzzles, because part of me, the completionist in my brain is like, lock it in, we gotta get all of the Riddler puzzles. And I hated the idea of backtracking. I hated the idea of, like, once I have a new Batman ability, once I have the new Batarang or whatever, I can come back here and get this Riddler puzzle. So, like, it just, like, it gave me, like, a weird itch. It was like, no, I want to get it. So I was, like, combing every environment, and I just wasn't having fun. The Riddler puzzles make the Arkham games not fun for me. But playing them on stream, I would not be focused on the collectibles. I would be focused on the story and just playing the game. I wouldn't be worried about the story. Or I wouldn't be worried about the collectibles. Riddler did his job for once? It's fucking insane. Yeah, no, he did his job alright. There we go. Genuinely, so with how our kitchen is arranged, you see like the side of the fridge at like the very edge of the kitchen. It's like one of the first things you see when you walk in the front door. When you walk in the front door, it's like living room off to the right and then kitchen immediately to the left, like kitchen and a little dinette. But the fridge is like right there. On the side of the fridge, first thing you see when you enter the door, we got a bunch of those like colored foam letters to just write a bunch of shit on our fridge. And first thing you see when you open the door is, riddle me this, cum stain. And we have people over a lot. And like the I in riddle is a question mark. It's a good time. Oh, I need the Omni Soaker. Yo, when I think of the Omni Soaker, I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here. I'm gonna go off just talking about a thing that I like for a second. Sneeze. Ugh, I'm good. I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here about just a thing that I like. And that's fucking battle bots. When I think of Omni Soaker, I think of omnidirectional wheels, which are a relatively new thing to the sport. And basically what it allows a robot to do is drive in any direction at once without actually turning or pivoting. So a robot can always have its weapon pointed towards the opponent. And I've only ever seen them really work like twice. And one of the teams that has good functioning omnidirectional tires, kind of assholes, not gonna lie. I had no point to this, but I just saw Omni Soaker and it made me think of the omnidirectional tires for, that are present in some bots of BattleBots. And I fucking love BattleBots. I'm so excited for it to come back. I'm so excited for World Championship, what are we on, 8? I think it's gonna be World Championship 8. Because Season 7 was the Gold Bolt Championship. Season 8 was World Championship 7. Season 9 was the second Gold Bolt tourney. So yeah, Season 10 should be World Championship 8. That's not confusing at all. That's just a thing that I like. I don't care if other people don't like it. I just wanted to take a second to talk about a thing I really like. I fucking love robotics and just the things that we're doing with robotics. And it's oddly fascinating things that I can't look away from if it's on. It's your stream, you do you. That is entirely fair. I love the robots that are weird. Like there's some great innovations. So real quick, is there a BattleBots video game?
Wow, an Omni Soaker. Thanks, Ed. Come on, we'd better get moving before they find us. This was all farmland just a couple of years ago.
Top result from Reddit. How has there not been a BattleBots video game? This is from Royal Rumble 2. Oh, there's Robot Rumble 2, which is a very realistic robot combat game. There's a guy in Texas who legally changed his name to literally anyone else? Excuse me? The US has the potential to do the funniest thing in world history.
The vine leads straight to the guard tower.
It is an election year. It is an election year. I'd have to hear his politics. I'd have to hear literally anyone else's politics. And he's running on the same platform. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Damn. I sure wish people started listening to Bernie before he was, you know, a husk. Because I just can't take anybody over the age of 60 in office right now. I can't take anybody over the age of 60 going into office. At 35, you can start, like, getting in the presidential game. I don't know if it's specifically 35 to run for president, but, like, at level 35 is, like, the big public offices start becoming available to you as a politician. So, like, give me somebody who's, like, 45. What's Biden? Biden is 46? Hang on. Joe Biden. Okay, so he's the 46th president. Give me somebody who is 47 running for 47. That's what I want. I want 47 running for 47. Biden is so old, and sometimes, like, it's unfortunate because, like, our options here in the States are either a terrible man who is purposely doing malicious things, or a senile man Who sometimes doesn't know where he is, or sometimes forgets he's in the middle of a sentence? Soda? Where? Soda? There's no soda? I want to go over there, though. Who is Soda? Nice job, hover boots. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Check DMs. Get my fucking phone here because I don't want to open Discord while I'm streaming. Okay, for people who can't see it, it's literally just a picture of Biden screaming, and it just says soda in the impact font, all caps. Check DMs. God, what did you do? I got fucking Squirtle squatted. I got fucking Squirt squatted. I got fucking Squirt squatted. It was the Squirtle squad with the fucking pointed sunglasses from some anime I never watched. Gurren Lagann or something doing the you know, the Squirtle squad guy doing the Squirtle squad Squirtle doing the dab. Very unfortunate. Ah, cool. Where's my audio? Hello? Audio. Hang on. Okay. I'm back. It's because he was doing the speech thing of listing states when he said soda. Minnesota! Minnesota! That's great. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Did I keep that bolt over there? Looks like I did. Yeah. Some of my emotes aren't working? Like your emotes from your channel, or just the emotes in general aren't working? Like BTTV is still fucked up. Cause if BTTV is fucked up, I don't know what to do about that.
We were just kidding. Do you want to grab some pie?
Where is my blush? Have you checked your palette? Works for you on screen and on yeah.
We have lost visual.
Googled it. BattleBots has a GameCube game. I know there's like, I know that the big one people talk about is Robot Rumble 2, that one, like, just in my cursory Google search of is there a BattleBots game, a lot of people were like, Robot Rumble 2 is the most realistic. You want to play this one if you want the BattleBots experience.
Security guard identified.
Hell yeah!
Congratulations! Your Synthenoid is upgraded to Zircon the Destroyer. Your mechanical
The GameCube one got canceled. There is a GBA one. I'm not playing the Game Boy. I'm not playing a Game Boy BattleBots game. No. But no, I mentioned before that I like the weird ones. Recently, in the past, like, major tournament, World Championship 7, I think it was, second place, like, silver medal went to a robot called Huge. For, like, a solid 5 or 6 years, people were like, there's no way this robot can work. There's no way this robot can work. So a lot of them are low to the ground, and they either... The meta is low to the ground, vertical spinner. That is the meta for BattleBots right now. You're playing a ground game, trying to get underneath people and grind up their undercarriage with your vertical spinner. Huge is a massive robot with these special, like, made of like a polymaterial wheel, basically, that instead of like grinding up against all of the weapons, it kind of just flaps out of the way and doesn't get destroyed as easily. These are very flexible, like big flexible tires. But this thing stands really tall with a huge spinner in the middle, huge vertical spinner in the middle, and it grinds down into the top armor of a robot. And they like to go weapon to weapon with a lot of people because their weapon is bigger and can take more damage. They have more reach with the weapon. But people were saying for years that it couldn't work. It was just too weird. It wasn't working in the meta of BattleBots. You know, it's not... This isn't, you know... When you look at, like, oh, the top 10 bots going to the championships these days, Huge was an outlier. Huge was, like, an underdog throughout the whole thing. Second place this year. Or last year, I guess. I guess technically the year before, if you want to count when it was filmed, when it aired. I don't know. But no, I love bots like that. When people keep telling them, it's like, this isn't going to work.
Primary containment generator disabled.
I legitimately, like the Euro tag scene, dude, exactly. So my partner and I, we watch BattleBots, not like religiously, but like that is the sport we keep up with. And we have the conversations like between the fights, because they do like, I think 5 or 6 fights per episode. They're like hour-and-a-half long episodes, and they do 4 to 6, I think, fights. I think 5 is the sweet spot. And we have these conversations between fight when it's like, oh, it's gonna be Bloodsport versus Tombstone. We're gonna be like, well, of course Tombstone has the upper hand. You know, Tombstone has a great record, obviously, but Ray Billings has been out of the game for so long with his hand injury. I wonder if he's gonna actually, like, we know we have like the coach names memorized, we have the drivers' names memorized, like we know the players of the teams, and it's like, oh wow, yeah, wasn't she like, she worked with this bot over here for years, and now she's got her own bot. That's cool, you know, like we recognize people. It's so fucking funny because we treat it like fucking dads treat football, and it's so funny to me because it's fucking robots. The fact that we have televised robot like combat and more people aren't watching it is fucking criminal. There's a robot called Double Jeopardy where the team members dress as lawyers, and the only thing this robot does is shoot cannonballs. It is a cannon on wheels. And the only way it can get away with that is because of the type of projectile it fires. It fires this specific cylinder because bullets aren't allowed. You can't just have a gun on your robot. But they have the specific type of ballistic canister that it fires that are technically within regulations. And they can fire it, I think, 4 times per match. I love this rant. This is important to me. BattleBots is important to me. Watch BattleBots. I need people to get Discovery Plus for a month, which is only like $6 a month USD. Discovery Plus is really cheap. Get a 1-month subscription to Discovery Plus. It is $6, and watch. They have the rights to seasons 3 through 8 or 9 of televised BattleBots. The first 2 were like Spike TV or something, and there's a rights issue there, so we don't have access to the old ones. But watch all of those and tell me Jake Ewing doesn't fucking suck. Jake Ewing is such a sore winner and a sore loser. He doesn't deserve Hydra. Give it to his brother. Reese Ewing did nothing wrong. I love Reese Ewing. These names mean nothing to anybody but me. So, I guess just for context, the Ewing family is like big in BattleBots. There's like a handful of them. Like, the dad drove a bot called Son of Waiachi, and he taught his kids how to build bots, and now his sons are in BattleBots. And Jake Ewing sucks. He has a really good bot that performs really well, and he's always just like, it was no contest. Their bot sucks compared to ours. And whenever he loses, he's never like, they played a good game. He's always like, something went wrong with my bot. That's all there is to it. My bot wasn't operating at 100%. Like, you asshole! Show some good sportsmanship! Reese Ewing, on the other hand, has a really fun bot called Fusion that has a vertical spinner on one side and a horizontal spinner on the other. So, twice as much power is required to function both weapons. And that bot loses a lot. But Reese Ewing is a fucking darling. Like, they did an episode that was just like, hey, here's some like awful like explosions that have happened, because sometimes the robots fucking explode. I need to reiterate, this is a robot combat sport, and sometimes they fucking explode. It is the coolest thing ever. This is real. Fuck my point. Reese Ewing. His robot doesn't do great, and like, but he was watching this, don't remember when, but I remember one bot from a long time ago has 2 bots held together by a cord. That makes me think that maybe the Gemini bots did something weird for, like, that might have been Season 3 or Season 4 from, like, 2016, 2017. I feel like the Gemini bots did something weird for a round. There's also Shmi. Shmi was 2 bots that were held together by one long slanted ramp, and the idea was to high center your opponent and then drive them into the field hazards. Because there are fucking field hazards. There are buzzsaws that come up out of the ground. There are hammers in the corner that are controlled by the team, and you can just smash your opponent. There are... The cord was designed for that. Okay, yeah. God, my fucking... Reese Ewert was watching a bot, like, burst into flames, and he's like, man, I get it. That's expensive. I've been there. That's no fun. That's expensive. And I'm just like, man, they should give you Hydra. You're such a cool dude. It was to drag them into it and prevent escape.
Dr. Nefarious can be trusted.
God. Nah, every sport like that needs a heel, though. I guess to put it in terms wrestling fans might understand, because I realize people might have tuned out by now. I realize, to put this into terms that people might understand, the bots have personality. You know, they have a persona. The drivers have a persona. Oh, I guess I should explain what the fuck is going on here. So, this is the time rift that Clank and Sigmund made. So I am now back in time before Dr. Nefarious put up the internment camps. And he's just building his outpost. Everything is fine. He's just building his outpost. And so we're going to have to use time travel.
A day without Dr. Nefarious is like a day without sunshine.
And here's the meteor he was on. When I mentioned that they were stuck on a meteor for years. Behold, Fongoids, lo on this very spot lies the rock which fell from the sky and delivered the metal one and his butler into our midst. This is proof that the great and powerful Orvis believes we can be trusted with technology once more. Either that, or this is some cosmic coincidence we'll be kicking ourselves about later. I think it's the second one. Whoever carved that is sitting in the internment camp in the future like, damn.
You would give him the gun.
Dr. Nefarious is not a disappointment, as his mother once suggested.
Hey, are you here to help build Dr. Nefarious's outpost? We were about to build the bridge, but the winch crank rusted up.
Have you seen Orvis?
We're not supposed to talk about it, but he's inside right now. Can you imagine what those two have to chat about? Dr. Nefarious is brilliant.
I need to get inside. What can I do to
Nothing
help?
we can do. Not for a while. We'll just have to wait for them to finish building the oil derrick so we can fix it.
Why are you helping Dr. Nefarious?
Why? Why? Because a day without Dr. Nefarious is a day without sunshine.
Brainwashed. Excuse me. We love a good old-fashioned brainwashing.
Praise Nefarious. What can I do for you this fine day?
What are you doing
I was
here?
planting some vines when suddenly I felt the urge to stop and help our visitor build his new home. Have you met Dr. Nefarious yet? He's great and wonderful.
I'm interested in planting some
Glad
vines.
to help. I know more about horticulture than any fungoid on Xanathar. First, you need to scoop up a seed. Then, find a nice patch of soil. Then you just plant it, nice and deep. In a few years, you'll have a nice, healthy vine. There are 2 more planters around here, if you want to give it a try.
Yeah, so I love little time puzzles like this. So we gotta... So the oil derrick isn't complete yet, and we have no way over there, even if it were. So we're gonna have to plant the seeds. Oh. And now, when we go into the future, the vines will be our way across, and the oil derrick will be complete. We can fill the, Omnisoaker with oil from the derrick, go back into the past. It's awesome.
They haven't started growing yet.
A day without Dr. Nefarious is
If
like
I
a
was
day
down to my
without...
last...
Pombly Outpost, present day. These guys are back. Cool.
Please, get to the oil derrick and free our friends.
Yeah, that's definitely why I put the vines there. That's definitely why I put the vines to the oil derrick there. To, go get your friends. And not just for the rich supply of oil found on Xanathar.
Being held on the oil derrick. He's kind of a jerk, but we should probably still save him.
Just kidding. Do you want to go have some wine? Or perhaps...
Oil derrick containment generator disabled.
Thanks, Lombax!
Yoink.
Yeah, you're all right.
You're alright for a Lombax. What do you mean by that? Oh, slug, lance, or pellet. Chamber produces a standard blast of lethal energy rounds capable of mangling your opponent. This chamber creates kinetic shards designed to impale and destroy anyone in your path. This chamber creates heavy slugs powerful enough to redecorate the battlefield with whatever is left of your enemy. Let's try lance slugs or lance bullets for a second.
We need to find something to loosen it with.
My brother, in Orvis, we are on an oil derrick. We will find oil. I think Xanathar is one of my favorite planets in this game because it has really good time puzzles. There's one planet that I think does the time puzzles, the time stuff a little bit better. But it's got the time stuff, and it also uses every fluid option for the Omni Soaker with nectar, water, and oil. Good combat, good for money, good for XP, especially at this point in the game.
See you later, stranger. Come back anytime.
It's also got good references to like older Ratchet and Clank games, you know, with the meteor that Nefarious landed on. It's a great time. Go back through.
Love Dr. Nefarious.
A day without Dr.
Hey, you found oil! Dr. Nefarious will be so happy. Do me a favor and loosen up that winch crank, will ya?
No. This is not a favor for you.
Do me a favor. If you see Dr. Nefarious inside, tell him I helped you out, will ya? Praise Nefarious!
There we go. Yeah, I love fucking environmental interactions. You can spark the oil to ignite with your wrench. So fucking good. So you can cover an enemy in oil and then status affect them with fire.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Let me inventory. That's fully upgraded, so we can put the shotgun there. Let's put the fully upgraded stuff. That's to level 4. Okay, so that can stay. Oh, so we have 4 weapons to level up. We can probably grab another one. Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Oh, Groovatron. Is there anything more? Maybe I do want the choke. Yeah. That's what I want. More ammo.
Oh no, Rubitron. Ow, that hurts. We mean you no harm.
Oh, I can't throw out another one? I can't... I knew it would destroy the... There we go. I wanted to destroy the first one anyway.
We were just kidding. Do you want to go ahead?
Cool.
Some mine, or perhaps take in a hollow.
Alright, are we done? Cutscene time. Cutscene time, this should be... plot.
You switch! You told me this would work! I don't know what's happening. We should have found it by now. He must have erased his own memory.
Time is a gift and not to be tampered with.
This is your last chance, Orbis. How do I get into the chamber?
You are making a mistake. The clock is not a time machine. There is only one who will enter my chamber, and he is safe, far from you.
Where is he? Where did he go? I don't know, sir. I'm pulling up a residual image from his database. We scanned it before he dissipated.
Clank?
You! Annihilate him, you fools!
And now Dr. Nefarious has the really cool, like, bad guy scar over his eye.
And then I said, now so smart now, are you? You get it? Because he's a moron!
Oh, Dr. Nefarious, you have such a wonderful sense of humor, and you're so...
Again, it's just fun time travel stuff in a kid's game. Killed his Riz, exactly! It's just good old-fashioned time travel shenanigans in a kid's game. It's so good. Oh shit, it's only this year now. Cool.
General!
It is a dark day when one is tasked with destroying half the galaxy's Longback's population. I assure you I act only out of contractual obligation.
Ratchet, don't listen to him! Find the clock!
Only one Longback's need perish tonight. If you would be willing to take his place, I'd happily postpone the execution. I've uploaded coordinates to your ship. Tick-tock. Better hurry.
And a ship upgrade. Proton cutters, Zoni photon lasers. Ooh, okay. Yeah, now he's got the cool anime scar over his eye. Good guys have horizontal scars. Bad guys have the vertical scars. That's character design 102, baby. That's some advanced shit.
Another fine shot, eh?
Okay,
Too right, Captain, too right. Hey,
hell yeah.
request.
This next one comes from a young lass named Talwyn. Pete, why do I know that name?
Oh, yeah.
I'll kill some, now that I have cool space lasers, I'll kill some people.
Didn't we try to kill him too?
Oh, indeed, sir, indeed. Twice.
Small world, Pete. Small world indeed.
Blair fixed it somehow. That is the best. That is the best resolution. It just somehow. We switched to Wi-Fi adapt. Where the fuck are you? There you are. Die, you son of a bitch. Hell yeah. Ow. Wonder if there's a universe where Jack and Daxter are proper competitors, both having a ton of games. See, I think what makes the original Jack and Daxter trilogy so great is how concise the story is across all three games. It really is, like, I see where they could go with more Jack and Daxter games, and I mean, there are 6 Jack and Daxter games. There's Jak X, a racing game, also by Naughty Dog, because they love doing that. They did 3 Crash Bandicoot games, and then a racing game. They did 3 Jak and Daxter games, and then a racing game. They just like doing that. When are we getting the Last of Us kart game? When are we gonna get Last of Us karts? When are we gonna get... It's probably gonna be a crossover with Twisted Metal, if I'm being honest. It should just be a Twisted Metal game. Uncharted? Are you gonna ask if they did it for Uncharted? I don't believe so. I don't think they did it for... It's not... So I guess it's not enough to be a trend, but, yeah, so there's the original Jak and Daxter trilogy, Jak X, Daxter, which is a spin-off, and takes place between... Okay, so in Jak 2, there's a cutscene at the very beginning of the game, and then after that cutscene, there's a 2-year time skip to the actual game. Daxter takes place during that 2-year time skip. Like, Daxter is doing his own thing for 2 years. Do they have any other titles that matter? Let's take a look. Because Naughty Dog is like a big... Naughty Dog was a pretty big name, I'll be honest. Lately, it's just been like, oh, cool. Last of Us Part 2 remastered? That didn't need to happen at all. Let's just look real quick, because I can think of 4 big franchises. They've been around since 1986, developing for the Apple II. Holy shit. I don't get remastering a 3-4-year-old game. It's unnecessary. It's just the whole remastered thing is just them putting a PS4 game onto the PS5. That's it. The first, I'll say it every time, the first Last of Us game is genuinely phenomenal. The series was so good, I went and played the games, and I was like, I get it. This is great. The first one is great, but they are just kicking that dead horse. Because they did Last of Us. Last of Us Remastered. Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 1, which is just a remake in the Last of Us Part 2 engine. Last of Us Part 2 was controversial. I think from a gameplay perspective, it was solid. I think it was solid, and I think the story was solid. It's just that it felt very tone-deaf in terms of its moral messaging. Violence, enforcing you, and punishing you, and other things. Yeah, so... People feel... It's one of those things... Oh yeah, people were homophobic. People were sexist because they're like, women can't be strong, women can't be gay. Like, just put that aside. Put all of the gendered biases aside. Put aside all of the homophobic bullshit and the review bombing and stuff. It just had this... That sounds like the demographic, alright. But no, that's the thing, because the first one was so good. Coming from somebody, like, it is not a game for me. It is, for all intents and purposes, Last of Us is not a franchise for me. And I fucking love the first game. But Last of Us Part 2, it just had this issue where, like, and a lot of games do this, let's be real. A lot of games do this where, that didn't deserve Game of the Year, apparently. Hang on, let me see what year it came out. Last of Us Part 2. It was 2020. I mean, that was a rough year in general. Games from 2020. First ever GOTY I watched was with you. That was the year... Okay. Right next to it is Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't think remakes should ever be in the running for Game of the Year. No matter how good Resident Evil 4 is, you're welcome. I hope it was fine. I hope it was passable. So Last of Us Part 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake, should not be in the running for the Game of the Year. I don't care how good Final Fantasy VII Remake is, Retrograde, I don't care how good Resident Evil 4 Remake is, remakes should never be in the running for Game of the Year. Because it's not a new game. Get out of here. You had your time. You're just a shiny new version of it. You can't just be like, oh hey, hey, so you know how last time we didn't get Game of the Year? Give us a couple years. We fixed it. Can we be Game of the Year now? Get out of here. To be fair, it looks like they did a lot for Rear. Yeah. Animal Crossing is a whole new game. I don't care. I don't care. Animal Crossing New Horizons was 2020. Ghost of Tsushima was 2020, which, to be fair, Ghost of Tsushima, that's a pretty fucking good game. Doom Eternal, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Cyberpunk, Genshin, Half-Life Alyx, which was the VR one, Bugsnax, which was fucking awesome. Well, I give them accents if they say Shogun wrong. I played it in Japanese. That was legitimately that was the one time I played a game in I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing this right now with you. I'm not doing this right now with you. We're talking about why Last of Us Part 2 didn't deserve Game of the Year. Resident Evil 3 Remake, Neo 2, Immortals Phoenix Rising. I mean, for the most part, there were a lot... 2020 was a lot of niche releases for a lot of people. Like, Paper Mario and the Origami King. Like, that is for specific people. Doom Eternal, that is for specific people. Animal Crossing New Horizon, that is for specific people. Spider-Man Miles Morales, great game. Probably, that might be my Game of the Year. Actually, 2020? No, Bugsnax. Bugsnax, I think, is my Game of the Year 2020. But again, for specific people. In terms of big AAA releases, I do understand why Last of Us Part 2 got it. Until I didn't get barreled. I do get why Last of Us Part 2. Hello, little man. He just invited himself in. Please look up barreled. Okay, hang on. I can only sit on this screen for so long. You know how a second ago you were talking about gamer parenthesis derogatory? Barreled is gamer parenthesis derogatory. When I worked at GameStop, Barreled would come in all the time and tell me about how he still had his Sega Genesis and how they don't make games for the Sega Genesis anymore. And I had to say every time, Barreled, I don't care. Are you going to trade in your stack of greasy, sticky 360 games or not? Patches knows what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we were talking about other things that they've done. God. A decade. In a decade of Naughty Dog, we have got one game that isn't... No, I'm sorry, I guess Lost Legacy. So we got a couple Uncharted games in the middle of all The Last of Us. Greasy, sticky, ew. Yeah, no, Barreled is greasy and sticky. Look at him. Barreled smells like cheeses that people on TV would tell you were good. Barreled showers when the people at the post office, like, know he's there before they see him. I don't remember this Barreled. But am I wrong that people like Barreled? Where maybe I've blocked him out of my mind? Barreled is just a stockholder, like a stockholder thing for, like, the bad end. Because I'll be real, GameStop customers do run the gambit. Sometimes there's really cool people who come in. Sometimes, like, we got a lot of, like, cool regulars. We got a lot of sweaty regulars. We had some people who were, like, military or Navy who were just stopping in and being like, yeah, I'm on base around here or something, and I just need, you know, I just got a PlayStation, or I just got an Xbox. What do you recommend? You know, I'm going to be here for a while, and I want to get back into games and stuff. It's like, cool, I can help you out. You are a reasonable human being. And sometimes it was fucking Karen. Sometimes it was old people who didn't know what they were buying. You would be surprised. It's always really weird because sometimes military people do like the Call of Duty games. Other times it's literally okay, but here's the thing when it comes to military in the US. If you join the military, I think it's for 2 years, they'll like per every 2-year contract you sign with the military, they will pay for 2 years of your college. So some people sign on for 2 to 4 years to get free college. And that's it. It's not about the warmongering. Like, I do not blame the average soldier for the military-industrial complex. The military-industrial complex is a greater evil put into place by a very select few people in power, and they are the people that are the issue. I don't blame the average soldier. I had friends from high school who enlisted right out the gate. It's a systemic issue. But you would be surprised because half the time it really is like, dude, I do Call of Duty for a living. It's literally like, I just got back from XYZ place where we had to do these kinds of trainings. I don't want to fucking deal with that. I'm getting out in 6 months. I'm trying to wind myself down for military. They got me on desk duty for 6 months before I'm out. I want something fun. What's something new and fun? I remember when I worked there, I sold a guy a Switch. The newest Nintendo one. And he was like, dude, I loved, like, my N64 when I was a kid. And I was like, this is their new thing, and here's their online pass. So you can relive all of those great N64 games, and you can just sit in your little barracks, and you can play them. You don't even need a TV for it. Bubsy got a glow up? How dare you say that about Ratchet? Ratchet is not... What are you doing? I keep forgetting that the cat invited himself in. I've been sitting on this screen fucking forever. What were we talking about? Did meet one guy saying the enemies are human too. Fuck the enemy. I'll kill the enemy. The enemy is made up for propaganda. They're evil. I'll kill them. Hi, I'm exhausted. Hey, dragon. Let's watch this preview for the fucking Buzzblades, but also Mew, that guy's fucking disgusting. And he is fallen for the propaganda.
They come into contact with. Before you know it, you'll be the last Lombax standing.
No.
Blades, available only at Grummel.
No.
Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon shop.
What are you doing? When the U.S. Army had a Twitch channel and made a video game? Vaguely. All I know is trying to recruit Zoomers, the U.S. military has been doing commercials where it's like, it's just like the video game. All of our simulators to teach you how to be a soldier, they're just video games. You're a gamer? Come join the military. And it's like, no. We know that. Look at him! Look at him! I keep telling him no, and he just keeps looking at me. Look at this asshole. Look at this asshole. Here. 6 hours sitting at a stall selling my art. How did it go? Yo. UK Army's ad programs are vaguely threatening. You belong here. Look how good friends they all are. That's how you all talk, right? Y'all talk like Billy Butcher from fucking The Boys. Made a profit? Hell yeah! That's all you can ask for. Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna shut the door. From the Army is the training regimen. Alright, what the fuck was going on? Oh, I completely lost the thread about fucking The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 has just this weird moral ambiguity because you have to kill people throughout the game, and at the end of the game, I guess spoilers for The Last of Us Part 2, it kind of has this idea of like, but if I kill you, I'm no better than you. It's like, first of all, that argument never works, because most of the time, it's a serial killer or a genocidal maniac, and it's like, killing one person is not the same as killing millions, or even hundreds, or killing 2 people is not equivalent to killing a person. No human life is worth a different amount. All human life is worth the same. I mean, unless they do, like, the bad crimes. Unless they do, like, the bad crimes. I guess that is circumstantial. But still, like, it has this moral thing of like, it has this ludonarrative dissonance where it's just like, oh, we're going to make you feel bad for killing the bad guy. And it's like, no, I don't feel bad. Okay, yeah, so, to catch people up, we now know what Nefarious wants. Nefarious wants to get into the Orvis chamber to use the Great Clock as a time machine. We went back in time a little bit and did some time puzzles. We gave Nefarious a scar, and now we gotta go save the other Lombax. The Elder Azimuth has been taken. He said it would be fine. It is not fine. Cool. No, I didn't want to throw that one out.
Sector 7 hangar.
Die. 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 I keep forgetting I have the box breaker now. Hell yeah. I have the box breaker and the armor magnetizer. I'm big chillin'. It's like one of the last things I got last time and I immediately forgot. But that's really cool that you made a Prophet Dragon. I would love to have something like physical and tangible to sell, you know? I would love to be able to do that. And I know it's about like you can sell emotes as stickers. I could do that. I was saying more so in the realm of like my own art. And I know that does come down to just practice. Practice makes perfect and stuff. But there is no perfection in art. And, like, part of growing as an artist is realizing there is no perfection. But, no, like, because, like, my partner is an artist. A lot of my friends are really good at art. I have a friend right now who's, like, learning to become a better artist, you know. And you know he's doing a great job. Like he's progressing really well. I really like seeing the stuff that he's working on. It's just I don't have time to commit to another art form. There's like a few other things I already have. I've already like dipped my toes into, and it's like I could dedicate time to being a better like pen to paper artist or something. Or even, like, use my partner's drawing pad, drawing tablet. Try and, you know, try and do better. Try and work on this. But, like, there's just other things I need to work on. There's just, my passion are in other, my true passions are in, like, other art forms. Like, being able to doodle good, as I can do. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a good pen to paper like sketch artist, It's all relative, and it's all a matter of practice. Okay. Rusted up. Do I want to move this? I do want to move this. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, it's got the fucking light up. Okay, so yeah, there is one more. Of course it's over there. I knew it was over there. I was just double checking. And I look like a fool for it. Individual stickers do really well. So if it does really well as like a personal business or a side hustle, would it be worth like doubling down and like getting more stickers? Like do you ever find yourself like running out of stickers? I do have one sticker sheet, but I didn't sell any of those today, which is annoying. I printed extra because they sold well last time. I see. That's always the rough part about open market like that, is you don't have enough information for supply and demand all the time. Yeah, exactly. It depends on the people. Okay. Cool. This is another boss fight with, Vorsalon. That's his name.
Where is he, Porcelain?
Let's see. Now, where did I put him? There's the airlock. There's the torture chamber. The day spa. Tell me what. Defeat me, and maybe I'll tell you.
Can I make him dance? Will he dance to the Groovatron? He will dance. Dance for me, you fucking Futurama head in a jar. Fuck you. Remember the girl who made a green screen out of her ass? Yeah. Talking about like the person, I think she was streaming like Fortnite or something. And the redo, oh my god. It's incredible. Like the new Twitch meta. No more Senran Kagura. God forbid. No more Senran. Damn it. He hit me. I didn't want to be hit. I didn't want to get got. Fuck you. Well, I almost did that without getting hit. Like, it would help if they just permabanned these people instead of simping for them. It's so unfortunate. I mean, like, it goes back to that old adage that sex sells. So Twitch isn't going to change their community guidelines because the bigger streams, either good, like actually good, fun streamers and content creators, or the ones who apply their sexuality, which, you know, I'm not here to shame anybody for it, but these are the ones that are making Twitch money. Like, there's the Pirate Bay, there's the Pirate Software video where he's just like, this stream right now is costing Twitch this much money, here's how much I'm making from it. Like, sometimes Twitch is at a loss, like, hosting my streams. Yeah, Twitch likes money, Twitch sims. I think, like, I had about 167 stickers on sale, sold at least 50, but some designs were more popular than others, which I anticipated, so I took into account when printing. Her feeding her animals vodka? That can't be real. Vodka looks too much like water. That can't be real. Vodka looks like water. You can't get me to believe that that one was real. Hey, Azimuth.
Ratchet, what are you doing?
Relax. Rescue missions are kind of my thing. Now, how do I lower the containment field?
These cables must lead to some sort of...
Gotta go get milk. Godspeed, soldier. I'll be back. I'm not a dad. It was easier to anticipate would be more popular because I was making stickers of Scottish birds. So popular Scottish birds, puffins, and seagulls I made more of. God, here's the thing. Where I live, where I'm from, seagulls are just kind of... Seagulls are our version of pigeons. We don't have pigeons where I live, but seagulls are the fucking, you know, rats with wings of the state. I love seagulls. I think seagulls are cool birds. I built a D&D character once that had a flock of seagulls as like their pet. I had a character, it was a robot that had been like sunken in the sand for so long, and they were Swarm Keeper Ranger. Swarm Keepers get like, I think in the book it's flavored to be like, oh, it's a bunch of like bugs or something. But I was like, I want like 4 or 5 birds. So like they would like live on me. Sticker had one sealing a bunch of chips. Yeah, the ungovernable thing, yeah. I just think about the Australian bird song. That's like, I fucking hate ibises. It's like an anti-ibis song. I can just like hop down. Ah, no, shit, fuck, God, damn it. I'm good. Bin chickens.
Hyperspace fueling module released.
Oh, I can just go over here. Neat. I'm over here now.
Containment generator gamma deactivated.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. How am I supposed to get back now? Wait a minute. Damn. I mean, at the very least, if you made a profit, that... Making a profit is pretty good when you sold less than you were expecting. And at the very least, you can now anticipate which ones will be more popular. So you're able to, you know, print more of the popular ones. You can print more of the popular ones for less, because you don't have to make a lot of reprints of the ones that weren't as popular. Because you still have those. You know, you still have inventory. It's not the end of the world, it just sucks, you know? Like every independent artist, every independent business owner and stuff, like, always wishes, I wish I could have sold more, you know, I wish this was more popular. Didn't display my entire inventory? That's fair.
Go! Get to the clock! Save the Lombaxes!
Shut up, Azimuth. I'm saving your ass, old man. Let go. I'm trying to get into this. I died. I hear you out there, mister. If you want in, you can open the door. You did it like half an hour ago. He doesn't... No, I don't believe it anymore. He let himself in not half an hour ago. We're supposed to try to cram everything in so the stickers were in like a little basket. We had to sift through them, which I think was a bit inconvenient. Hid some designs from some people. Ooh. Yeah, that's not ideal. Fucking... I know... You can let yourself in. I know you can, mister. What? 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 Oh, come here. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Yes, boy, I hear you. Oh, he's a good boy. Come here. Oh, yeah, come here. Come here. I know, mister. Cats are full of bastard. Oh, he is absolutely a little bastard. Come on. Oh, hi. Yes, I see you. Okay. You want some attention. Let's see if I can... Ah! Don't pull on that. Okay. Yeah, so for people who missed it before, when I was talking about it, I was a little late to the stream today because my wireless headphones stopped working finally. They just up and died, so I'm using my backup pair. Oh, please. Oh, no. I see what's gonna happen. You're gonna think this is a cool cord to chew on. No, please leave that alone. Please don't chew on the cord, mister. No! No! Immediately! No! No! Why are you like this? Yeah. Okay, buddy. I need you to stay. If you're gonna be with me, if you're gonna stay here with me... Okay. There we go. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, I know, mister. Okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, you can sit. Okay. I need to get new headphones. Cool. Oh, double cool. They just dropped me back. Cool. Come on. Water, cool down the overheated platforms. And then... Oil to grease up the rusty winch.
Containment generator alpha deactivated.
Ratchet, the release lever's exposed.
I know. It was touch and go there for a while. But the old Lombax instinct kicked in and,
Fool! I told you to leave me. You shouldn't have come back.
Wow. That was not the reaction I was expecting. You know, General, it's not like I've been here just sitting around all day. I've traveled back in time, found out what happened to Orvis.
Back in time? When? How far?
Not far enough.
It's just... we're the only ones who can fix the past. I'm proud of you, Ratchet.
Come on, it's time to go.
Here's the thing. I know you say you, Dragon. Azimuth does a lot for people. We were talking about this when he was introduced. The first thing Azimuth does when he meets Ratchet is pin him to a wall by his throat. And yeah, to each their own. That's what I'm saying. But like, when you introduce your character this way, when the Ratchet and Clank community is already a little too horny, like, I think he's gone. Like, what can you do?
They're not going to let us off this ship without a fight. Are you ready?
Let's... Shotgun. Oh shit, I can just... Come on. Level up, damn it. Oh, I think once I have a solid 200, once I have enough money to buy a weapon and still be at 200,000. Because I think the next armor set might be 250,000? No, because the next armor set is the last one. The next armor set is, the, like, silver and red, like, classic Ratchet and Clank last armor set. Oh, phooey. Fuck. Ooh. No, that is not... I keep forgetting the swing shot is not on the quick select in this game. It's its own button, like, it's mapped to its own button. There we go.
Looks like they locked down the hangar bay doors. Cover me while I hack the terminal.
I love how the idea here is they want you to use the cannon. But that's like, that's a waste of XP. I want to level some shit up. Why would I not use...
Porcelain's entire flight log is on here. I've downloaded the data from my database. Give me just a few moments. Got it. Opening hangar bay doors now.
There we go, finally.
Just upgraded to the Dynamo of Devastation. Each dynamo's now equipped with a magnetic coil guaranteed to
That's
attract and destroy your enemies.
cool and fine. I love that, because I hate this gun. I'm so glad. It's not as bad as I remember. Truly, it's not as bad. The 6-axis controllers in the the 6-axis functionality of the PlayStation 4 controller, the DualShock 4, is much better than in the 6-axis PS3 controller. They were able to fit both the rumble feature and the... That's something. I don't know if I talked about that before when I played Tools of Destruction. So the launch controller for the PS3 was not a DualShock controller, like every other PlayStation eventually had. Like the PlayStation 1 also didn't have DualShock at launch. Obviously, it got the the sticks and the rumble feature later. But the PS2 had the DualShock 2 at launch. The PlayStation 1 had the DualShock eventually. The PlayStation 4 had the DualShock 4 at launch. The original launch controller for the PS3 was just called the 6-axis, because it could only do the motion control thing. It didn't have a rumble feature. It didn't have like a vibration function. At least not a very good one. Like not like what the DualShock was known for. So the PlayStation 3 has two different controllers. The 6-axis controller, which is what it launched with, which had the motion controls, and then it had the DualShock 3, which was the one that people wanted and expected. It felt weightier. It had vibration function. The 6-axis feels so hollow. You actually use it? The 6-axis PS3 controller feels so hollow. Oh no, I think there might have been one that had both. I think they might have released a 6-axis DualShock 3. I'd have to double check. Ah! I'm not wearing wireless headphones anymore. Come on. Yeah. They had different indicators on them of what was and wasn't possible. So this one had the motion controls in them. I just think it's neat. I just like video game history like that. I just think that was an interesting point in PlayStation's history. PlayStation loves to constantly introduce new bullshit and then not use it.
Ratchet, are you all right? Did you clear the ship?
Yeah, I'm clear. Were you able to decrypt Vorsalon's flight data?
They were encoded with a double hexagonal holokey, but one of the files was unprotected. It looks like coordinates to the Bernelia sector.
Well, it's not much, but it's our only lead. Upload them to my ship and I'll meet you there. Ratchet out.
Alright, let's go. More Clank stuff. Yo, Blaze, what's going on? We just got done with a Ratchet section of this game. We're about to go do a Clank section. Time is it? Okay.
So, what is next on our temporal to-do list?
Well, most of the planets are repaired. I ordered us a new quantum entanglement modulator, and time cleaners are eating away the residual facility rifts, So only one last thing to do. Test Mnemonic Station Iota.
Mnemonic Station Iota?
Yep. As in, Iota test the mnemonic station. Hey, sorry. Orvis's sense of humor rubs off on you after the first 1,000 years.
Also, one of my illustrations was chosen by my uni to feature in the grad show advertisement. Ooh! Hell yeah. Okay, we're actually going to do some backtracking while we're here. Now that we have the ability to cleanse... Now that we have the ability to cleanse planets of their time rifts, we're going to go back to the first section and do that. Also trying to remember where the gold bolt is in this level. It's not over there. It looks like I should be able just to jump over this. I'm mad about that. I'm mad about that design choice. Ah, there's the gold bolt. Okay.
Time anomalies detected on planet Jacindu.
I wonder if fixing the time anomalies on planet Jacindu
Temporal ribbon
will
impact
give me that
in
bolt.
3, 2, 1. Warning, rift seeker detected.
No.
Temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1. Warning, temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit.
Warning, rift seeker detected. Warning, rift seeker detected. Warning, rift seeker detected. Warning, rift seeker detected.
There we go. Yeah, bolt
Normality
time.
restored to planet Jacindu.
Cool, but I think I have to go through the whole level to get back to the teleporter? Or the teleporter is only at the beginning of levels? Because that's the one bolt. That's all I needed to do here. Let's head back first, I guess. Oh, I guess I can only go forward. Okay, good to know. Okay, so that one's fixed.
Warning, unauthorized sonic device in Sector 1. Repeat, unauthorized sonic device in Sector 1.
I don't think they'd show me other anomalous planets that need fixing. I don't think. Unless this is the Polaris room, then these are just other planets from the previous game that I can't interact with anyway. Okay, so I do have a ground smash ability. I figured as much, but...
Aberrant time activity detected in Drogol sector.
Couldn't remember the game telling my brain, and I was like, a twunk in time? A twunk? Who is the twunk? Why are they stuck in time? Who is the twunk? Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Twunkies. Time bubble.
Caretaker Sigma 042.
Who the heck is Twunk? A twunk is a larger twink. There are the two flavors, twink and twunk. As Brian David Gilbert once said, twink and twunk. Oh. It only lets me go this far. Okay. Sure, whatever. Great Clock Sector 2. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I like that twink feels like a past tense of twunk feels like a past tense of twink.
Sir, you should try one of the challenges I programmed into your subconscious.
I twonked upon them. I twonked into the room. There would be a debate too, as like between like hang and hunged. You know, like they were to be hanged and they were hung. It's like they were going to have twinked and twunk. The debated past tenses. Are they to twink or to twunk?
Time calibrators coming online in 3.
Alright, where the fuck is the other gold bolt around here? Because I got the one around that corner. Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? I already did this puzzle, I don't need to do it again.
Blockage detected in antimatter turbine.
I proved I can do these puzzles, I don't give a shit.
Repeat. Blockage detected in
There's a trophy or something, or there's an achievement in-game skill point that's like, oh, don't bypass any of the puzzles. I've already been through here. I don't need to justify how good I am at video games. 'Cause I'm so good. I'm so good at video games and everybody thinks I'm really cool. because I just
Sir,
am.
You should try one of the challenges I programmed into your subconscious.
You said that, Sigmund. Is this one of them? Do I need to go into here?
Auto repair sequence complete in Solar Chamber Echo.
Is there a new sequence in this mnemonic chamber?
Hello, Father. Hello, my son. I have nothing more to teach you, but if you're looking for a bit of fun, Sigmund designed a timekeeper's obstacle course. Care
To
give it a
twink,
try?
have twonked. Sure.
Wonderful. And if you complete the course, there's a little reward in it for you.
This is where the gold bolt is. Gaming is a skill.
Temporal recording.
See, gaming is a skill, actually. I don't know why I'm doing that. My mom also plays games, so like...
Blockage detected in antimatter turbine 8. Repeat.
My mom is a
Blockage
gamer, so...
detected in antimatter turbine 8.
Okay, so that is figured out.
Temporal recording initiated.
Greenie is gonna go there and die.
Temporal recording initiated. Update.
I must say, it's quite tidy in here. Quite tidy indeed. You should see the inside of Sigmund's head. It's mostly cartoons and broken sprockets.
Updated.
Why would you do that to him? Why would you say that about Sigmund? Okay, so I gotta go back and do this.
Recording initiated.
Huh? Huh? Because I died, I have to do all that over again. Fuck you! Okay. Stand here, let the green one in, moving on with my life. Going up here, letting the yellow one in, and end.
Temporal recording initiated. Updating rift prevention protocols. 53% complete. 77% complete.
Green one in, and that's where the green one
91%
dies.
complete. Temporal
Yellow one goes this way. Wait. Let the red one in. Oh, no, wait. I do need to stay here. And then the yellow... Okay. Fuck me, dude.
Recording initiated.
We wait. Got fucking pizza? Hell yeah, dude. I am on track. So, for anybody who may or may not have heard, I'm on a diet now. Just health concerns, I'm on a diet now, but I have a weight loss plan. And if I meet my weight loss plan by, like, this time next week, maybe, you know, like, if I stay on track, if I've been good, I'm gonna get a pizza. That is my... Or no, I think I texted Mew that I was gonna try and make poutine. I think if I stay on this diet, if I'm good, if I stay on this diet and be good about it, maybe like once every other month I'll treat myself to just a little something. Just a little something. Oh, cool. My partner's home. I'll be right back. I'm back. Cool. Sound is gone again. Oh, it was just the pause screen. Alright. Okay, that's right.
Malfunction detected. Temporal recording initiated. Diagnostic.
Then we go... No! Okay, it didn't restart me.
Temporal recording initiated.
I basically fasted for 6 hours. I was selling. I mean, is 6 hours really fasting?
Protocols updated.
I mean, like, if you were hungry the whole time, that sucks, but... Nope. 9 hours total? Okay, yeah, that's a little... The recommended thing is like, oh, you should eat every, you know, you should have like a snack every like 3 to 4 hours or something. Is like the recommended, I think. Or maybe it's like a snack every 2 to 3 hours, and it's like 4 snacks throughout your day instead of 3 meals. I think is the recommended. But like, who cares? It's in my experience, it's always been about calorie intake, like what is and isn't.
Ten seconds remaining.
Wait.
Auto repair sequence complete in solar chamber echo.
Wait. Oh, genuinely, I forgot how actually kind of thinky these puzzles are. So here's the issue now. Green Clank is now stuck up in that locked chamber. Gotta be on that button. Gotta be on that button in that locked chamber. Red Clank, same situation. Gotta be on that button, gotta be in that chamber. Blue Clank now goes all the way up and around to the top there, holds that open so that Yellow Clank can go in there, but Yellow Clank's only job is to open this chamber, where Blue Clank has to go. So the question is, how do we get Yellow Clank out of that now locked chamber?
Malfunction detected in
Constantly trying to get recruits.
running diagnostic.
Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to be into war crimes, would you? Have you tried unlocking it? Well, that's the thing. It unlocks with a button press, but the button is outside the chamber. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Delete all. We're gonna start over on this side.
Temporal recording initiated.
How to think with clanks, exactly. So, gonna open that up. Let a guy in there.
Rift prevention protocols. 53% complete. 77% complete. 91% complete.
I don't need to stand on that. I don't need to stand on that portal yet. Hang on. Hang on. So red Clank is going to go up here. Red and yellow Clank are going to go together this way. Stand here. Red Clank is going to stand here. Yellow Clank is going to stand there. Blue and green Clank are only going to go as far as up to that other platform.
Temporal recording initiated.
I don't know why I threw it twice. I already had it recorded that one Clank was going to throw it. Okay.
Blockage detected in antimatter turbine 8. Repeat. Blockage detected in antimatter turbine 8.
So then they're going to stay right there.
Temporal recording.
Blue Clank, you are a lot less useful than I thought. They're going to make sure they're good and... stand on that. Green Clank is going to be the first one that we're done with. There, Green Clank is done. Now, what Blue Clank has to do...
Auto repair sequence complete in solar chamber echo.
Green Clank gets there. And now Blue Clank is done. If Blue Clank can get... okay, if Blue Clank can actually do that. Okay. Next would be Yellow.
Recording initiated. Omni sequencing complete in temporal substation Delta.
And then Yellow Clank is going to come back down here. Stand on that. And now Red Clank is going to come stand down on that. And Yellow Clank is the one we can take.
Auto repair sequence complete in solar chamber echo.
Okay. And then Yellow Clank we can just take right to the end. Well. No! Whenever it does that, it resets everything. Why? Why does sometimes falling off it doesn't do it, but when that happens, it resets my progress. Okay. Okay, we will get it. Third time's the charm, I guess. Third time is not getting sent under the floorboards. Red Clank there.
Temporal recording initiated.
Yellow Clank we kind of have to be quick about because this is the one that we are taking
Coming online in 3,
right to the end, so...
1. Temporal recording initiated.
Let you do your thing, and... There, blue Clank is done, and now we just need green Clank.
Recording initiated. Blockage detected in antimatter turbine 8. Repeat. Blockage
Yeah, that's...
detected
No!
in
No!
antimatter turbine 8.
Okay, now you know what? Broken fucking game. I'm not gonna do this. Hey, Orvis, I'm leaving.
Would you like to exit your subconscious, or give it another
I'm leaving. I know the answer. The game is just
Till
broken.
next time.
The game is actually just broken. I know the answer. It just doesn't want me to solve it. Fuck that. That's annoying. Alright, let's go find some more... There should hopefully, I think, be a planet to fix around here. I mean, we're almost to the end of this section, so we'll just keep going, I guess.
Auto repair
Mad
sequence
about that.
complete in solar chamber echo.
Skip, don't care. Already solved it. And... temporal pacifism. Is that... do that puzzle room without killing the enemies? Okay. Cool, and that's the end of the level. So, we'll just continue with the story, I guess.
Malfunction detected in Deck 9 particle accelerator. Running diagnostic.
Okay. That just take me out. Just take me out. Okay. We're good. I could still hear the bug enemies chewing on me.
So, what is next on our temporal to-do list?
Well, most of the planets are repaired.
Yep. I ought to be checking the mnemonic station. Ha ha ha.
I have a few things to take care of in Sector 9. I'll meet you at the station.
Junior caretaker to Sector 9.
I'm coming! Evil computer.
Cool.
Omni sequencing complete in temporal substation Delta.
Come on, hell yeah. So I think this might be the last Clank section of the game? I definitely remember stuff like the rest of the stuff that happens around the Great Clock. Because, I mean, like, this is kind of the focal point of the game, is a lot of people are trying to get here and Clank is trying to get out, but... Okay, time for something less thinky. I will do this. Stand on that. Blue Clank will go up. I will stand here. Yellow Clank will go in. And then we shall wait here.
Temporal recording initiated.
Stand on this. There we go. I guess I can also wait. Yeah, there we go.
Temporal
Green Clank. Did I say Green Clank or Yellow Clank? I guess it doesn't matter.
Temporal recording initiated.
Could easily see a montage of Spyro just jumping from universe to universe, asking other video game characters to join his army in those random or inconvenient times. Oof.
A recorded entity has...
Aww. Okay, we'll do it again.
Initiated.
That will lift me up here. Nope. Still missed it.
Temporal recording initiated.
Hey, Doomslayer from the video game Doom. Do you want to join my army? We don't offer a 401k, but you know. Then they'll go up and go there. And now it's...
Temporal recording initiated.
And there. And now it's just about blue.
Temporal recording initiated.
Hooray, I did it. I'm so good at video games. It's incredible.
Antimatter turbine 8.
Anything around here?
Blockage detected in antimatter turbine 8.
I don't think so.
Error 47? That's ridiculous! Stupid machine, it falls apart at least once a week.
Perhaps it is because you do not know how to fix it.
I'll fix you, evil computer.
Stupid machine falls apart once a week. Maybe it's because you don't know how to fix it. Rip. Rip. Sigmund.
Perfect. Now we just need to test it. Do you mind, sir?
Alright. Ominous. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. It's the most powerful character in the Ratchet and Clank universe.
Hello. Oh, it's you. You gave the old ticker a start. What are you doing all the way out here?
These are my memory banks.
Your memory banks? Oh, I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. I thought I was in that green fella's head, what with all the emptiness. Oh, well, no matter. Aha! Here's the culprit. Now what could this thingamajig be doing cluttering your brain?
That is Ratchet's Omni Wrench.
Ratchet. Oh yeah, furry little fella. Don't think I've ever seen you without him. Ooh, you two ain't on the outs, are you?
No, we are still friends, but I have new responsibilities.
Moving on, huh? Well, we're all trying to find our own path in the universe. The hard part is taking those first steps. Come on, I'll give you a boost. Go ahead. If he's your friend, he'll understand.
Are you coming?
Plumbers don't just go diving down strange pipes all willy-nilly. That'd be ridiculous. No, this one you'll have to do alone. Oh, and by the way, I wouldn't risk any more than 6 minutes.
So for those unaware,
How does it work? I thought I saw
that
some
is a
strange neural activity there for a second.
The station is operational.
Great. Then
that is a character just called the Plumber. He appeared in the first game, the second game, third, so humanity's last hope, huh? Oh my god. Yeah, so the Plumber is the most omniscient and omnipotent creature in the Ratchet and Clank universe. He has appeared throughout a majority of the games. I don't think